Hi friends, this is Deepika. Welcome to Sewing is Fun. So, in the last video, I showed you how to make this beautiful neck design using scrap fabric. And now I'm continuing this video to complete this top by using the rest of my scrap fabrics. I use this plain white fabric of around half meters too. So to extend this top part, I'm adding these 5.5 inches wider strips and I'm attaching it from the armhole length till the waistline. This step is optional because if you have sufficient fabric left in the sides, you can skip this step. Give one more top stitch. To give it a finished look. So done with adding these strips. Now let's make the sleeves. So to make the sleeves, I am taking around 25 meters longer and 13 inches wider fabric. Now fold it right sides inside. One more time fold it. Set it, pin it properly. Now from the folded side, you need to measure around 3.5 inches. This I'm adding to make the puff sleeves. So to make the frills, I'm leaving here 3.5 inches. If you want less frills, you can add 1.5 inches also. It all depends on your choice. Now from the top, mark 3 inches downward. Make a straight line. Now onto this line, you need to mark half of your armhole. Like I'm adding 7.5 inches. Give a back armhole shape, half inch inside. Give front armhole shape. Now mark half of your arm round. I'm marking 5.5 inches. 1 inch more for stitching purpose. Here also. Now join the points by giving a slanting line like this. Give a notch in the center point. Now cut this out. First the back pattern. Open it, take 2 layers and cut the front pattern too. Now separate the pieces. Now fold it again and give one more notch here also. So this part you need to give as frills. Now to make the back pattern, I already cut these strips. So it's a 31 inches longer strip and 11 inches wider. This one is also 31 inches longer and 5.5 inches wider. Now we need to join these strips. So put them right on right, leaving around half inch. Sew it 2 times. Do the same to the other side too. One more time, give another stitch. Then open it and give one more top stitch to give it a finished look. After stitching, just iron them properly so that you will get a clean patchwork. Now after joining them, fold it from the middle, and first we are making the back part. So from the folded side, mark your body measurements. 7.5 inches the shoulder, 3.5 inches the neckline. Neck depth I am taking here 8 inches. I am making here a glass shaped neckline, so 1.5 inches inside. Mark another line, join it by giving a slanting line like this. Now measure your armhole, mark half of your armhole, 7.5 inches I am marking here. Connect these dots, make a corner. Now 1 inch inside, make a mark and mark fourth part of your bust onto this line. Now connect these points. Now downward 14 inches, mark your waist, so fourth part of your waist, 1 inch for stitching purpose. Connect these points, 1 inch extra for stitching purpose. Now from the top go 21 inches downward, mark fourth part of your hip, 1 inch extra for stitching purpose. Join the points, and now downward I am going straight. If you are having more fabric, you can give flare also. Now 1 inch downward, give shoulder drop, give a slanting line. Now our back pattern is ready. Just cut this out. If you have half meters leftover fabric from different dresses, you can make these type of patchwork tops or kurtis. Now let's make the neckline. So I already attached the fabric sticking interfacings. So folded it from the sides. Now pin it in the center to stitch it. Do take a note that I am attaching this neck piece onto the back side of my fabric. So for the reference, just draw the neckline one more time onto these interfacings. Now you need to sew it here. After attaching it, just cut the remaining fabric just near to these stitches without touching the thread line. Now give a small slits in the corner so that we can turn it out easily towards the other side. Now from the front you can see it's looking like this. Now you need to give one more top stitch in the edge of these strips. So you can also iron it. You can see I made a designer neckline in the back part. It's looking really very nice, and you cannot say it's a patchwork kurti. See from the back how clean the finishings are, and from the front also. Now let's make the bottom part of the front side. So here I already cut the strips. It's 5.5 inches wider and 17 inches longer. So in the middle part of my front pattern, I am going to give this beautiful inverted box pleated patchwork, for which I took a plain white fabric of around 37 inches wider and 17 inches longer. So the ready width of these pleated patch is 11 inches, where I got around 5 inverted box pleats. Now let's join these strips. So before joining, just give stitches onto these box pleats. It's an inverted box pleat. You can give simple pleats also. The frills also will be fine, whatever you like. Give stitches 2 times and now add the strips in the sides. So in this way you can use any fabric of your choice to make the patchwork kurti or tops. It's really very easy and simple. Now open it and give one more top stitch for the finished look. And do not forget to iron it after that. Now let's join the bottom part with the top part. So just adjust it in the center side and put both the patterns right on right. Adjust the center point and give stitches 2 times. After adding the strips, just put your back pattern on top of this and mark the sides and the armhole. Now cut this out. Now put both the patterns right on right and let's join the shoulders first. So pin it, and here I'm also going to cut the front armhole shape. Now after joining the shoulder, I given a top stitch also. Now let's make the frills to the sleeves. So give one stitch without giving the back stitch. In the bottom side also, where we had given a notch, only on that part you need to give these stitches. Do this to the other sleeves also. Now pull one thread and make the gathers like this on the top and the bottom too. Now I'm going to add this strip. So this is the back side and this is the back side too of my strip and the fabric. Now give ½ inch stitch. After giving this stitch, turn it to the right side, fold it ½ inch and fold it one more time and give another top stitch. You can add any laces also if you have. One more top stitch. Okay, the sleeves are ready. You can see the nice puffs. Do this to the other sleeve also. Same method. Whatever is your arm round, just take that much longer strip, adding around ½ inch extra. Now attach the sleeves to the shoulder. See, after attaching, it's looking like this. Pleats are perfect to the back and the front. Now we need to add the sides. So just leave around ½ inch mark and sew it. Now we need to hem the bottom part. See this perfect hem towards the bottom part. So my patchwork top is ready. Now you can decorate it by using the laces or these rhinestones to give it a chain kind of look. This pin-tuck work is so beautiful in itself that I don't think it needs more heavy decor. So I'm simply separating these flower patches from the lace, and first I'm going to glue it to set it in their exact places, and after it gets dried I will sew it by machine or you can also do it by hand stitch. So let's glue it. Now after attaching the flower patches, my top is ready to wear. You can see the perfect puff sleeves, the clean inverted box pleats, the designer neckline towards the front as well as in the back part, and lastly the neat and well finished patchwork. I hope you enjoyed watching this creative tutorial and gained something from this video. If you did, then please hit the like button, share this video with your friends, and do not forget to subscribe my channel. See you in the next video.